Oh, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. With
Me!
Silence!
Ivor! I hear you!
I kill you! Anyway. Only all the freshest memes here. Nope.
I'm not gonna continue that. I don't even know if it's relevant anymore.
The band's being freed.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
You got
I
a sweet
cannot
robot arm yet?
complain.
Nope.
Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
That's right, we freed him and then everybody else got crushed.
I
Or
gather
seem
you
to
have
be.
made progress in the search for her grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been
Wait,
delivered
why has
to
he
the
got
palace.
a sword in his right hip with this? Oh, whatever.
Oh, right, his son.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I
Frontistery.
learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the
Oh, hi,
Sultana,
Yugri.
however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we
Obscure with
learned
my
of her
rapier.
location. All that
That's
remains
not a
is to
euphemism.
apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
I was just there.
But we must tread
I know I was about
carefully.
to say that.
The market is not the bustling place it once was.
But you were
And someone
just
is
there,
sure
not that
to
I was
mark
just
our
there.
coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst.
I don't think it's
Being
detachable.
short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, warrior of light? Will you lend me yours?
Ah!
Nod.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Ul'dah!
It's a man of conviction! He's on a mission. Of murder and beheadings! And the losing of arms! Anyway. Our target is Miriel, the Sultan's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of the Midlander heritage. I am told you two have met. Her sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident, and quietly rejoined the dwindling population in the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market residents, and confirm that Muriel is still in hiding there.
Does the Silver Bazaar have an aetherite?
No, it
God
doesn't.
damn it. Why not?
Because I guess it's not important enough. I don't know. Would you put an aetherite in the middle of just some random smattering of car boot sale type stuff?
Maybe?
That's essentially what a bazaar is. It's just a random place for people to buy crap. You know aetherites are, like, expensive, right?
Look, I'm sure we could buy a couple.
I'm trying to think the quickest way there, honestly.
Probably just to charter a chocobo.
I'll just walk there.
I can't be bothered.
You're losing.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, look, I'm ahead of you. In the meantime, I'll just fire my photon streams, I guess. Look, as I fire light! Seriously though, can we not just like, sure, I am actually like the fact that we're like progressing the story, but oh my god. You know? Oh my god. Oh, Metal Gear. Someone's named Fox there. Ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah, not much to really say, just kind of waltzing through. Dusty mongrels, remember when these were like a threat? That was a very, very long time ago.
Indeed.
Now what's a threat is ending up in combat and jumping off of a cliff. And that's the only thing that's a threat. Funny thing is, I'm not even lying. If I ended up in combat and then jumped off the cliff, I would have probably died.
Yeah. Because you take the full damage.
Because I have the health akin to a fly that's dying of cancer. Which sounds like a terrible thing to say. I probably shouldn't have said that. I apologize. But, you know. The analogy is still there. Spotted mildew. Do you know of any of the Do I know of any residents? Returning residents? Gods, don't tell me that they're starting to come back! My masters will not be pleased to hear this. Hi there, Kickapoo. I vaguely remember you. Greetings, sisters! What can I do for What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurers? Looking for Merel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's gone from the city life. Or done with city life. Tiber, how far away are you?
I'm running through that fate outside.
Oh my god, you're so far away. Merel? Aye, she's
Amazing
here.
how much
Left
longer
to
that
say
took.
for good. She says, barely leaves her house though. That's the one closest to the market
But-
entrance.
There we go.
You can just hammer through the dialogue, obviously.
Yep.
Sorry, my eye just caught the tail and I'm
Hello.
distracted
Oh,
by it.
really? Really? Expired panties.
Wait, what? What?
There's a character here named Expired Panties.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Hello there, expired
last
panties!
Oh, over there.
All the way down there. All the way. Da, 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 da. Hi there, Morel.
Barely leaves her house. The only house around. Top floor, bottom floor. Right there.
The bomb.
Hi.
Oh, tell me when you get waiting. Alphanod looks like he's out for vengeance, so.
Usually is.
Not really!
Angry ninja.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Yep. There we go. Click.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
She's going to die.
Thump.
Oh, hi, Raban.
General Alden.
Uh-oh. You're gonna die.
Or close to it.
Hi, you're trapped. No running. No running!
Have the truth from you, girl.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no escape. Unless you want to kill yourself.
Quick, run to his left. He'll never be able to catch you.
Oh, look! It's that guy!
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Oh, God. Never thought I'd see him again. Who's that?
Lonorito,
He's the one that caused
you
that thing.
best talk
Remember it.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega.
Which we killed.
When he
Yeah,
learned of
but
Nanamo's intention to abdicate,
wanting to fix it.
however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Can we kill him yet?
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board.
Can we
Ilberd
please
was
kill him?
mine.
Yeah.
Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, it
I have
was
a
a
feeling
rather
Alpha knows that's
trifling
gonna do
matter to
something.
disguise my own contribution.
Yeah, he does not look happy.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
I hate it when rich people think they're untouchable.
Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended. Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger? Hmm?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden.
Not false.
You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleggi Adeleggi without trial?
Military execution on the spot based on crimes against the crown.
Though you acted out
Well,
of loyalty
yeah,
to
but
the
there was no
Sultana,
trial. They could've
such
just
deeds
captured
are
him.
in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Oh, shut up! You are standing next. Ugh. Kill them both. Who's gonna say?
Hmm?
I'm fully prepared to kill them both. I'll do it.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
Ugh, I want to kill you both. Speaking of the law, when it's like, you literally just heard everything he did.
Mm-hmm.
Which is guilty of high treason! Which means
This
we're going to kill him
will
or take him
wake
to a
the
trial.
Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of
They're both
conciliation.
were guilty of high treason, but the question is, does the
You will
fact that
find
now
her
we know
grace
justify
resting
the acts that he
comfortably
had already
within her
done in the
private
past?
chambers. Should you doubt my
That's
word,
the question.
I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Oh, well, that'll work.
But I hear a big but coming. Hmm. Ignore the phrasing of that.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Bullshit, but never mind. I also feel this might be a mail trap.
No.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. though.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby
Everything's just
reinstated
too
as
smooth.
General of the Immortal
Too
Flames.
coincidental.
The citizens of Uldar shall once more
The
be
information, I
united
think, has been
under
leaked of where
Nanamo
she
or
was.
Namo. And together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
She's still gonna
I
abdicate.
said, but deliberately dripped.
Could you just, like, send us to Alamigo? We'll have the whole place free in, like, 3 hours.
Hmm?
Yeah, you better feel guilty. Think of how many people died because of you.
By the 12, I feared Lord Lorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little I suspected that he, of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. I don't know how you're so far back in the cutscene, honestly.
No, neither do I. Where are you? There you are.
Yeah, Rogue Ninja. Where's the fine gladiator belt? Da 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 da. Shall we also make for Ulda? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us.
Sure. Sure, why not? Bartholomew and the Royal Promenade. Return!
Oh yeah, we can just proper return instead of doing that. Return, yes, through combos. See, I forgot that return actually existed, honestly. You know, just saying.
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
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 Ooh.
I think we want the Chamber of Rule.
Possibly, probably. You know.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go there, and if that's not right, then what else?
No, that's the right spot.
Alright, cool. Curls! It's actually has been quite a while I've been here.
Yeah, like almost 2 years.
Well, yeah, we'll just say yeah to that. Not really, but yeah.
This person has a very silly outfit. It's Bartholomew.
I will be honest, I'm kind of surprised that, you know, the guards haven't said anything.
Flame General Raban mentioned you would be coming. Please, this way if you will.
Yeah, this sounds like a ruse. Cough. Not a ruse. Here's the question though, how's he going to open the bottle with one hand?
Uncork it with his teeth, of course. Then drink it and provide it to her with a kiss.
He shoved it up his anus. That's clearly not got a cork though. Wait, you're saying it was open all this time?
Why not? I like how she's just in her bed.
Sorry, that face. Anyway, click.
Mm-hmm. She has lovely eyes.
They are really vivid, Jade.
Ah, a girl with green eyes. Hello, Mr. Burton.
Having the longest dream.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
It's time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
Just have kids already.
No, seriously, she doesn't remember collapsing after having a drink?
Well, no, that's generally something that won't remain if you're knocked unconscious so soon after the event.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber.
Oh.
Yay.
First number. Meant to, like, I accidentally clicked too early.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Uldar into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our way.
She's your shoulder lolly, after all.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
So we're gonna board it and take it over, right? Right?
My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji.
I actually
and
do agree,
prepare
because I
our
think political
great
upheaval in
nation
this
to
moment is
repel
actually the wrong
Empire
thing to do.
once more.
Yeah, that's true.
So on this case, I do actually agree with the inverted commas bad guy.
"'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed.
Oh dear, what are you gonna do?
Uldar has taken control of its future, and
I must do the same.
Well,
Click too soon.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Disband it? You make it sound like you're still in charge of it.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
Agreed.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration.
the first
Like
step
you,
to corruption is to
I mean
believe
to
that
stand
something's
firm in the face
incorruptible.
of hardship, and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades,
You
that
know?
we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more.
Well, yeah.
The role of Crystal
That's-
Brave
yeah.
Commander suited me ill.
That was a bit
And
of
I
a
shall play
drastic
it no
move, though.
longer.
Oh, yeah, just gonna chill out,
Henceforth,
disband it.
I shall be no more or less
but at
than
the same point,
Alphinaud, proud member of the Scions.
Indeed.
I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil. But the fact remains there is no woman alive in whom I'd rather confide. But it would not be for your shining example. If it were not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from this beneath the pale of my desire. Despair! Not desire! Despair!
You can't say there's no desire involved when we step onto the scene.
Oh. Saying nothing. Anyway. Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearly completed. I am assured by her grace that we will, that her grace will make a full recovery. Aye, and Ilda too shall soon flourish once more. General Ruban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Yugari, I question if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know things that stand in the Rising Stones? How things stand in the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd unit of the Crystal Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Ilbad's defeat. The only blue uniforms that I've seen there are those worn by the soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphinaud. To me? I see. I'm grateful to hear at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as a Crystal Brave Commander.
Yeah, no, we're gonna take over.
Will you join me, sisters? Will you be there at the company's... you were there at the company's interception. 'Tis only fitting that you're present at its end. And I would appreciate the support.
Aw, sweetie. Of course we'll be there.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we'll do that next time. So until next time, all the best, and...
Yep, that's everything. Good night, everybody. Later.